This video is predominantly about Synthol users and a few guys in particular. Now I'll put a video in the background for you guys to watch while I talk, just demonstrating guys actually injecting Synthol. This isn't about pro bodybuilders using small amounts of Synthol very discreetly and actually getting away with it, nor is it about guys that inject huge quantities of it and end up looking like a different species. Instead, it's about a few phonies on social media that have a very large following online on social media that manipulate their followers into believing they have these incredibly large muscles, when in reality all they're doing is injecting this oil or Synthol, whatever it is they're putting into their muscles, to give that impression. It isn't bodybuilding, and I just don't think it should be a part of it. It's just crazy. First, let's just touch on steroids. In my experiences, in my opinion, there's been a huge increase in steroid usage in the UK over the last few years. Absolutely huge. Statistically, that's backed up as well. Some reports cite up to 600% increase in steroid users, and that's tracked through needle exchange clinics, and then let alone guys that don't use needles, use orals or tablets, and then some guys who don't use those kind of services to exchange needles. I mean, the HIV infection rate among steroid users has grown to 1.5%, which is just as high as that for injectors of drugs such as heroin. I don't think people realise how powerful these drugs can be and just how much you can change your body in a very short period of time. And in fact, there's a very interesting study here which compares guys that were taking placebo to guys that were taking testosterone. There were two different groups, one which completed exercise and another which didn't do any exercise at all. The results are very interesting. The guys that took testosterone, you know, that's disregarding any other drug or hormone that a lot of these bodybuilders are taking, they actually saw an increase in fat-free mass that was more significant doing nothing than the guys that were taking placebo, so the natural guys that were doing exercise. That's just crazy. So the guys that did nothing, that took testosterone, saw a bigger increase in muscle mass than the guys who were natural that were training. And the same kind of results can be seen here in the tricep mass. Testosterone doing no exercise, look at the increase in tricep circumference compared to the guys that were natural and training. So there seems to be a massive increase in girth and overall mass, a slightly smaller increase in strength. But like I said, there are different drugs that these guys are taking that can improve different things. So this is just testosterone. Pretty crazy stuff. So going back to these particular guys that I kind of want to mention. First guy is Rich Piana, which is just so obvious. He's using some sort of Synthol. He claims he's not. He claims he's tried it. Whatever he's got in his arms, it's not real. It's not real muscle. And you can see, because they always look the same, regardless of whether he's flexed or he's relaxed, the shape is always the same. They always look freaky and just puffed up and swollen. Not a good look at all in my eyes, but you know, he continues to trick the naive, and you know, he has a massive following because of this. I guess he's one of the most well-known guys, and there are a lot of guys who, you know, kind of doubt his arms are legit. Then we've got Kevin the Hulk Washington, who I remember watching videos from him when he kind of became popular a few years ago, and thinking something didn't look particularly right, didn't look particularly legit in his arms. He always has this small black plaster on his right tricep. There's some sort of leakage or problem with that area. You can see that in every single picture. You know, there's no other reason that you would have that. You can see it there. See, it's just full of shit. And he did have some really odd looking pictures on his Instagram, but he's since deleted it. If you look at this video here, you'll be able to see what I mean. You know, this is not real muscle. This is Synthol oil or an abscess created from too many injections. I don't know, and I don't really care. You know, he's tricking people into believing that he's huge. He's Kevin the Hulk. In reality, he's just full of oil. And you can see here in this video, again he's got that strap covering his right arm. This time it's a strap rather than a plaster. So, you know, obviously something's gone wrong with that tricep. He seems to have tried to enhance his triceps. They always look swollen, always, and I guess he's using something for his traps as well. Next guy is State of Mind. It's one of Rich Piana's crew, and his arms have probably doubled in size over the last year. Of course he's using oil, Synthol, whatever the hell it is. This guy's just a joke, complete and utter joke. Let's see one of his progression pictures, which always make me laugh, because all of his followers are asking what the hell he's doing. You know, how have you achieved that? It's just oil. It's just more drugs and oil. Look. Again, it's got that same kind of look to it as Rich Piana, consistently looking the same regardless of whether his arm is flexed or relaxed. This is one of the biggest bodybuilders on earth at the moment, Rolly Winkler, and his arm is bigger than his arm. This guy's arm isn't real muscle, whereas this guy's arm is mostly, if not all, real muscle. So yeah, that's the difference. So there are three guys that I just wanted to kind of point out that are just utter bullshit, and it just kind of bugs me to see these people achieving relative success on social media. So post your opinions, guys, in the comment section below. What do you think? What do you think about guys that use oil or Synthol to improve their physiques? In these cases, I wouldn't say improve their physiques. I think they look terrible, but you know, they're gaining popularity because of it. What do you think of this Synthol movement? Should it be part of bodybuilding or not? Stay tuned for more videos, guys. Check out my social media below. Stay strong.